The lesson.
Oh yeah.
I think when I did a bit of research, the earliest credits I could find of yours, I think, were 2003, and it was a joint with I think Hunter and Trials.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, is that the
first official song I've ever done?
Yeah. So
with Hunter, Trials, Infallible. It was called Situation Critical, I'm pretty sure. Man, that's a trip out, like to do a song with Hunter. And I was so young then, man. I think I was like 16 or 17 or something like that, maybe 15.
Yeah, wow.
And like Hunter was someone, you know, I've worshipped, you know what I mean? And he's to this day like a absolute legend in Australian hip hop, like one of the best dudes ever. He was so nice to me too. Like I was just a young kid, you know, didn't know anything about shit, and he was just a really, really, really nice guy to me. So I've got so much respect for him, man.
Yeah, man, it's good to see, you know, the Australian rap community, you know, hold his name and maintain that legacy for years after he's gone, man.
Yeah, he deserves it, 100%.
And so now another one, fast forward the clock a little bit, a standout joint that you did was you did a song called Foul Child.
Yeah.
Which was off the Turntable Jedi's release.
Yeah.
And that was what, like a few years later?
Yeah, that was a few years later as well. So I was quite young when I did that. I was still in high school. That was at a very crucial kind of time for me, I think, because like I was working with Unkut Records with like Trem and the Lyrical Commission and stuff like that, and those guys, I worshipped those guys, and they were like mentors to me at that stage. So all the music that I was making, I was very much trying to be like them. Like I looked up to them so much that I was trying to be the kind of people they are, and not saying that they're like necessarily hard asses and stuff like that, but I was shaving my head, like trying to be I was trying to impress them. So I was trying to be a staunch dude and like, you know, be someone that I wasn't. And at that time, that's just how it was. And after a few years, I realized, like, you know, I've got to be myself. I'm not that kind of person. So when that came about, that's when, you know, we parted ways with Unkut. And I think it was a natural thing, you know. It was like never going to work when, you know, if they were to hear the music that I was going to make, they would have lost it. They would have been like, no chance are we getting involved in this, you know what I mean? So I think, you know, it was a good thing we parted ways, but I got love for them. You know, they showed me the ropes in a lot of ways, and I think the Stage is Set album by Lyrical Commission is like a classic, you know.
Yeah, man, that's like, you know, I think everybody pretty much puts that in their like top 5.
Man, that was my high school years, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean? And that was like for me, like to hear rap like that in Australia, where dudes are rapping using multi-syllable rhymes and stuff like that. They were the first dudes that I heard actually do that. So that's something that I really loved. Like I was real big into that shit because I was listening to Big L and stuff like that. So when I heard those guys, it was like, fuck yeah, this is sick.
The lesson.
Oh yeah.